Don't spend your money all in one lump. Remember the old town pump. It had to be primed with water from another time.
This film is about the art of everyday life. The people it portrays choose to live quietly and alone in their childhood homes. When they were young adults, each learned a form of art, and they have continued to paint or write or sing throughout lives of hard work. Now they are able to give even more time to creative reflections, each in their own way renewing the life of the mind and recording the life they have known among family and neighbors. When I was a college student in the early 70s, and the world seemed a rage of confusion, I found my way to this part of southern Indiana. I spent 3 years here, making friends like Ronnie Moon, and learning about archaic skills such as fiddling and hand farming. Once in a while, I'm able to return. This last visit, Ronnie met me at the bus stop in a beat-up Mercedes that he had just gotten in some kind of trade, and we went calling on past acquaintances.
Hello here, fellers.
Hi, Lotus.
Hello,
You remember
Ronnie.
Dylan Buston? Friend of
Dylan
mine.
Buston, I believe I might. Been a good while, Dylan. How are you?
All right, Lotus.
Glad to see you.
Good to see you, too. We first stopped to see a musician named Lotus Dickey. After raising 8 children by himself and working for many years as a factory hand and construction worker, Lotus retired to his parents' old homestead on Grease Gravy Road. Throughout this difficult life, Lotus nurtured a talent for making up songs. This morning, he invited us to sit by his catalpa tree and have a few tunes.
Well, let's hear it.
Yeah, we'll fiddle a little, and then I'll sing a little
All
here.
right. Is it in a key of G?
In the key of G.
All right.
Got someone I'm wild about, couldn't be no sweeter. You'll agree there ain't no doubt if you could only meet her. Got someone I'm wild about, couldn't love her better. Got someone I'm wild about, I guess I'll go and get her. Little squirrel is running down, hunting for a holler. Little girl is running round, hunting for $1. Got no time to take a wife, I got no time to tarry. Got the time of all my life, I ain't got the time to marry. Got someone I'm wild about, couldn't love her better. Got someone I'm wild about, I guess I'll go and get her. Better end this little song, I've told you all about her. Time for me to shove along, I'm going wild without her. Got someone I'm wild about, couldn't love her better. Got someone I'm wild about, I guess I'll go and get her.
Well, that's not too bad for our old hill jack, is it?
No, it's not too bad.
Thank you,
That's a
gentlemen.
good
Thank
old-time
you.
song. That's an old-time song.
Kind of true to life, ain't it?
I wouldn't know.
Uh-huh.
How could you write an old-time song like that in this day and age?
I don't know, just doing what comes naturally, I guess.
Play old-time music and you live in this old-time house?
Yeah, that's part of it.
How come you never moved into a trailer, Lotus?
No, don't like a trailer. I don't know, I personally like it pretty well. There's things I might change, but some of this modern stuff don't appeal too much. It's kind of like Arthur Smith said about Kirk McGee picked a banjo, you've heard of him. Kirk McGee said, I could pick a banjo that way if I wanted to pick a banjo that way, but I don't want to pick a banjo that way. Speaking of another style of banjo,
Right.
I'm kind of like that different style of life. Of course, I'm a victim of circumstances, some would say. We might better ourselves other ways, but I like it. I like the trees and the ordinary people around.
Yeah.
My folks are originally from Darke County, Ohio. And they lived at Muncie 12 years, and my daddy worked in the American Rolling Mill that's Armico now over at Middletown, Ohio. Decided he wanted to get out in the country. They're both country bred, you know. And
Yeah.
so he browsed around and finally found this, and we landed down here. That's before the First World War, you know.
Oh.
My dad used to cradle what wheat we had, and his father before him years ago.
It shows
Did you
out,
ever, you ever see it? You know about how it's done?
Yeah, I've never seen it
Yeah,
though.
I'll just show you here. Just kind of a demonstration. I don't have the cradle, but it has a big blade and fingers on it to catch it. And you just take it like a scythe, go out through here just. And lay it in what they call the swath. Then you go along and rake it up. We used to make wooden rakes and then bundle it up and bind it by hand.
Did you use string or did you just use the wheat straw?
Just took the wheat straw, make a pretty big bundle, and we'd splice, make a splice here and bring it up here, and then bring it on here, give it a twist and push it under with your thumb there, and she's bound instead of twine, you know.
As we listened,
Well,
I began to understand that in his songs, Lotus has captured the important episodes in his life.
I was inspired to write a song here I called Such a Long Time Old Friends. We had a alumni meeting 2 years ago from our class of 29, 50 years after we graduated. I went to my boys and couldn't sleep, and I thought up this song here, and I made it up. Would you care to hear it? Oh, once again we meet for sweet communion. So many dearest friends of yesterday. As joyful hearts o'erflow in glad reunion, at greeting one another and to say, such a long time, old friend, since we've been together. Such a long time, old friend, you've been away. Old friend, good and true, through all kinds of weather. Such a long time, old friend, so glad to see you here today. How great to see you all, do you remember those many times together long ago? And feel again that touch of old-time splendor to warm within and set the heart aglow.